Memories came flooding back for Joe Gomez at St. George's Park this week, and none of them were particularly nice. Understandably, the Liverpool defender was incredibly anxious when he returned to the Sir Bobby Charlton training pitch at the National Football Centre.
The previous time he kicked a ball here, in November 2020, Gomez suffered a horrific knee injury which saw him loaded onto an ambulance and whisked to hospital for emergency surgery. Gomez was ruled out for 9 months, but only now, almost 3.5 years later, and thanks to his fine form on Merseyside in a variety of positions, has the South Londoner truly rediscovered the form he was enjoying before disaster struck.
When you consider it was also in the St. George's Park restaurant where he was involved in a bust-up with Raheem Sterling in 2019, you can see why this place has negative vibes for him. Maybe, though, this can be the Anfield star's new happy place. The 26-year-old certainly has a chance of securing a place in Gareth Southgate's 23-man squad for Euro 2024.
Read more in FOOTBALLBLUE. Chelsea and Man City warned they could be kicked out of Premier League over FFPROL up. Win a rose gold Rolex or £27,500 cash alternative from just 77p with our discount. Gomez will hope to add to his 11 caps at home to Brazil on Saturday. The injury to his left patella tendon in 2020 was the fourth serious setback of his career, following an anterior cruciate knee ligament (CO), a damaged Achilles tendon and a broken leg.
And Gomez said, "The last time I saw Gareth here, I was on the bed waiting for the ambulance. It was tough and it is a big part of my journey that I wouldn't shy away from." Most read in football. Sex crime. Ex-Man City star Robinho will be jailed over gang rape of woman in Italy. Todd help US Chelsea fans warn Burley Eghbali of irreversible toxicity in brutal letter. American Dream. Beckham's huge Inter Miami profit revealed in one of the best deals ever. Work away. 4 England stars training away from rest of squad before Brazil clash. Casino special. Best casino welcome offers. We were doing an 11v11 match when I got the injury.
It was quite unique. It was a patella tendon rupture. I was by myself. I just went to play a pass. I planted my foot and then it ruptured. Sean Custis and Jack Rosser discuss Cole Palmer and Conor Gallagher's England hopes as Southgate ponders Euro 2024 squad. It was quite gruesome.
My kneecap was halfway up my leg. A lot of it is a blur because it was a bit painful. From that point it was a massive part of my life, probably the hardest point in my career, because of how it happened.
I've moved past it, and a big part of my application and my motivation comes from working to get back. I don't want to lose that because it has shaped me into who I am. It's definitely changed my application in terms of everything: recovery, gym work and so on.
I'm at peace with what happened. I would be lying if I said it did not have a psychological toll as I left here in an ambulance quite abruptly from the training pitch. Asked about the emotions swirling inside his head when he stepped back on that same training pitch on Tuesday, he said, "Obviously, from the outside looking in, nobody would have realized, but it was a bit surreal.
I think, naturally, there was a bit of an underlying trauma I can now draw a line under. So even just doing the warm-up back on that pitch, it was nice to sort of feel like I could close that chapter.
Joe Gomez. Boosts are testing. Joe Gomez says he is looking forward to returning to Wembley with England despite being booed during his last appearance in front of 3 Lions fans. The Liverpool defender was left shocked and upset after being jeered coming on as a sub against Montenegro on November 14, 2019.
Three days earlier, he had suffered an eye cut after a clash with Raheem Sterling in the England hotel, and this came 24 hours after the pair had a bust-up in a game between Liverpool and Manchester City. Asked about the booing, Gomez said, "It was testing. You never want that to happen in front of your own crowd."
It was a scenario that I've moved on from. I didn't delve too deep into it or let it consume me too much. I understood. It wasn't great, obviously. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. But it is what it is.
Part of football. I am looking forward to getting back in front of the fans and playing. Wembley is such a special stadium. Sterling had clashed with Gomez at Anfield in the Reds' 3-1 win over his old club City.
Tempers flared again the following day when the pair joined up on international duty, although Gomez attempted to shake 5 feet 6 inches Sterling's hand from behind. Winger Sterling then asked the 6 feet 2 inches defender if he was still the big man, and the pair grappled with each other.
Gomez got 3 more caps, but they were all played behind closed doors due to COVID. Despite his impressive club form this campaign, the centre-half did not expect to be in the squad for the friendlies against Brazil and Belgium and was due to go on holiday to Dubai.
Everyone gets injured, that is part of the game, but with it being so sudden the way it happened and never getting a chance to come back, it was tough to deal with. It has meant a lot to be in the mix, to be with the boys and close that chapter.
So yes, it has played a big part in my mind and given me an appreciation of being here and a different perspective because I know the flip side and how tough that can be. It is a privilege to be here. This season, Anfield boss Jurgen Klopp has played Gomez in every position across the back four, and even as a defensive midfielder.
With England struggling in terms of strength and depth with their centre-backs, his inclusion is not only deserved but also makes sense. Read more. Son STORIESFUR real. Socialite Tamara Eccleston slammed by fans for buying exotic pet for daughter. Want to watch another major streaming app follows Netflix, Disney Plus and Amazon Prime with ads. Gomez added, "I am really enjoying my football at Liverpool.
We had a good phase at the club when we won the Premier League and so on, but this year has been different, for me, as I have been playing and in different places. I appreciate the moment and I am not worrying about where I have been or what I have to do.
Just being here now is the main thing.